often do you see this? I guess quite a lot. In fact, there's a study done by in Direct Line, an insurance company from here, Spain, that says that we average 6 hours a day. That's a lot of time. And if we go to newer generations, like Generation Z, we have it worse. We average 7 hours a day, and 1 in 4 spend over 8 hours a day. Do you realize how much time that is? It's a third of your day. You should spend that time sleeping, working. As a Generation Z member, I've also been there. When I was in Ireland for my exchange year, I lived in a family where things weren't easy. There was tension at home. So I would come back from school, go straight to my bedroom, bang, shut the door, take out my phone and get absorbed into it. 5, sometimes 6 hours a day. And in that moment, there's not that rational part of your brain saying to you, this is not right, you shouldn't be doing this. But something deep inside you, in your subconscious, knows that it just isn't right. So I came back home for Christmas, and my parents talked to me. Paul, we think you're spending too much time on your phone. What are your thoughts on it? What do you think? When they said this to me, I realized it wasn't just my imagination that was creating an illusion. It was real. I had a problem, and I wanted that to change. So we sought out to an addiction specialist, and with him I began a deep introspection to the root of the problem. And we found out 2 key problems. First of all, the one that shocked me most is that we use our phones for one very specific reason, and that reason is to escape. We try to escape from that uneasiness, that discomfort that there's in our realities. We try to forget about our sadness. And the same study from before says that I'm not the only one. Almost half of Generation Z say that they use social media to relieve feelings like anxiety, impotence, stress, or depression. Now, the other problem that we have is that in this society, there's noise and distractions and inputs going into our minds constantly. Our phone is bombarding with notifications, and we don't know how to just be. Silence, it feels awkward, and stillness feels strange. And it's very important to learn how to just be with ourselves, to enjoy that stillness, that silence, that solitude. Because it is in those quiet moments that clarity begins, because thoughts arise, thoughts start coming in, mediocre thoughts, deep thoughts that make you think and reflect. And reflecting on those thoughts and questions was what really helped me move forward, that key point. I asked myself something like, am I really deciding how much time I'm spending on my phone? Ask yourselves that question. Are you really deciding how much time you're spending on your phone? What are you trying to avoid when you pull out your phone? Is it boredom? Is it sadness, anxiety, stress, depression, a trauma, something deeper? What would happen if you just simply sat with those feelings and acknowledged them? I really think it's very important that we escape from this digital reality that we've created and where we get ourselves isolated. And we come back to ourselves, to our essence. So I encourage you all that next time you just feel the urge to pull out your phone, you pause, you take some deep breaths, and you reconnect with yourselves.